Alright, welcome back to the Pokemon Platinum Hardcore Wow, holy fuck. My brain's melting. I played way too much Beast of Reincarnation. Welcome back to the Pokemon Diamond Professor Oak Challenge. I've turned down the brightness just a teensy bit so it wouldn't hurt my eyes. But, we're gonna be doing an episode... Holy cow. Sorry about that, folks. Congestion. Oh my goodness. But either way, we're going to be here fighting till we can level up some Pokemon in a 30-minute, 40-minute time frame. It's been a minute since I've last uploaded. I've been working a lot. Ohio's had some crazy weather. We've gone through shit tons of rain, shit tons of heat, and then this past week we had a tornado watch, which for like 6 or 7 cities, they all lost power, and my McDonald's was one of the only fucking stores open during that time frame. That happened on a Tuesday, and today's Saturday, which most people should have their power back by now. Yeah, that was a fun time. You know, you walk in the door at 5 p.m. for your night shift, and, you know, all of your fellow managers are looking around like, oh my god, thank god you're here, we have an extra set of hands. And that's the day that you decide, man, I wish I should have just fucking quit earlier. But, you know, you make your money. You set new company records, apparently. And then, now the company doesn't want me to quit because, shocker, shocker, I can handle some of the pressures of that stressful-ass environment, but they're not going to pay me hella. So I don't think I'd want to stay there. I'm not looking. I'm getting a new job. Why am I saying we? I'm working with my dad. I'm supposed to be a painter and then hopefully work my way up to learning how to weld and like do all of that stuff. I'm supposed to become forklift certified. Yeah, it's pretty much been my month and some change since I've last uploaded. A lot's gone on, a lot's been crazy. I've been working on my Emerald Professor Oak, just my own personal little challenge. I'm down to... oh fuck, who is it now? Slackoff and Whismer are the last two for Section 1. And oh my god, was that a mistake. Saving those two for the final ones, the 2 longest grinds. But it'll be worth it. It'll feel nice to be able to play the game again, so to speak. But so far so good. I think we level up to 32 or 36, somewhere in that range. And Itadeki Moss evolves. I mean, we've got some pretty high level evolutions, some pains in the ass to grind up, definitely. But we'll still, you know, get the hang of everything. We'll grind it out, we'll enjoy ourselves. Nothing too crazy. I haven't forgotten about the Professor Oak challenge, or not the, Jesus Christ. I haven't forgotten about the Nuzlocke. I'm just kind of burnt out on Nuzlocking at the moment. I don't feel like busting my ass to get really far just to fuck it up because, you know, it's 3 a.m. and I want to just get this last episode recorded just for me to fuck up 5 minutes in and lose a run. I'd like to be able to come into these things with a clear, level head and be able to work on a grind. Granted, a lot of my videos are just me playing Pokemon, grinding my games. I do intend on getting a capture card so I can record games on my Xbox again. Games like Beast of Reincarnation, RPGs that I quite frankly fucking love. It's genuinely a pretty good game so far. Pretty cool story. It's pretty nice knowing that Game Freak can make an actual good RPG and it's just Pokemon holding them back because the Pokemon Company wants to be lazy fucks. But, you know, I mean, why would we want to push for more when people are just going to buy the same recycled shit? You know, we've done it for 30 years with only a few additions or changes throughout the years to make things relatively different. But it's basically been the same core game design for the past 30 years. It's kind of slop at this point. I mean, not kind of, it is slop. It's just, oh look, we have this area we've designed after the real world, and we've made 8 badges, but now they're doing like multiple different ways of progression in the story, which is kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie. It changes up the formula, but I miss when, you know, you would have your set areas like you would have your dark caves, and then somewhere a little bit further in the region you'd have like a fucking frozen area. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Ice Path, I guess. Notice how they're both Johto. I mean, hell, like Snowpoint City, route what, like 208, 212, something like that? What are those routes? Fuck. Fucking game. What is it, 215? 217. Yeah, route 217 and 216. Those are really nice areas. I love the music that plays with them. They're just enjoyable areas to be at. I genuinely don't know. I think if we do beat the Platinum Nuzlocke, we might do like a Gen 5 playthrough. Not a Nuzlocke, because I don't want to deal with that nightmare. But we might just like run around through Gen 5, fuck around a little bit. No, not my defenses. Please, I'm at -2, don't kill me now. I do remember Onyx and level 10 Geodudes being my EXP farm. My big boys. It's definitely nicer to see 138 versus like 80 being the max XP, so that's good. I do have plans to go back to uploading more often. It's just this week and the next few weeks might be a bit tough for me because I am swapping jobs. If it was just me swapping jobs, it wouldn't be a big deal, but I'm going from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. shifts to 6 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. shifts. And so I've got to flip my entire schedule around and figure everything out. But I should be able to get a set schedule for recording, uploading, things like that in the future. It might not be an everyday occurrence. That would be a lot on me, I'm not going to lie. But it would still be fun just to grind out and enjoy myself. Playing the game, even if nobody watches, it's still just something I want to do for myself. Now what do I talk about after 9.5 minutes of me rambling like a fucking moron? Ooh, you know, I do like the idea of recording a Legends Arceus like playthrough, but I don't know how I want to go about that. Would I want 100% it? Because I've never actually beaten the game fully. Like, I haven't gotten the Arceus. I never even fought Arceus. I didn't catch everything in the game. But I think it would be pretty dope to, like, have a new save and then do, like, a 100% playthrough. Not a PP. That's what I say to my girlfriend every time she makes me bust. Let's see. What was my fourth attack? Disable? No, scratch. Okay. JW. Foppa's at 15? Really? Damn. Alright. Okay, we give water gun and then he die or she die, doesn't matter, is dead. $138 EXP. Another thing I do want to find out, not find out, but like I'd like to keep track of is how many shinies in each section we come across. Because, I mean, we're grinding right now, we're fighting wild Pokemon. Granted, once we get, like, the second badge, we'll be able to get the Versus Recorder, so I won't have to fight wild Pokemon anymore. But, I mean, it might be fun to grind against wild Pokemon, honestly. God, I hate having dirt under my fingernails. Jesus Christ. It bothers the fuck out of me, and I can still feel like a little tiny bit in my middle finger now. Nada? Okay, alright. Alright, my bad, shit. Sorry? Burp, 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 burp. Eating water gun, dumbass. If I'm honest, there's a few shinies I would love to just come across in this game, and I think that's why I kind of will probably wind up leaning toward random encounters instead of just grinding against trainers. Like, sure, the 50% boost is nice in XP from fighting trainers Pokemon, but at the same time, I kind of don't fucking care. I might do like a mix of it where it's, if we have like some really high level Pokemon that we need to train up, then yeah, we'll do a little bit. Like once we get to a certain point on the Pokemon, we can start grinding up like trainer battles until we get like where we can use rare candies on them. Is my hunger going down? No, it's not. Okay. Sorry, I've got Beast of Reincarnation playing as well. It's the only way I've been recording because I've said for the past 6 campfires, yeah, I'm going to let my phone charge and then I'm going to record an episode, and that was 5 p.m. So we're just gonna grind our Pokemons up in levels. Water gun. I have a funny feeling Geodude, the Geodude line is going to be one of the most common Pokemon we come across throughout this entire journey. But hopefully we find a gold one, you know? It'd be nice to have a golden Geodude. It'd be nice to come across a green Zubat. It'd be pretty dope to come across a green Onix. You know? I think it'd be pretty cool to come across something in, like, here, and then we use it later on or something. Something cool like that. I don't know. I'm weird. Eat a confusion, dummy head. Okay, alright. I knew this was going to be a problem. I keep instinctively trying to think of, like, oh yeah, I've got pickup items I need to pick up after every battle, but I'm not playing Pokemon Emerald yet. I don't have my fucking 5, or my 3 Linoon and my 2 Zigzagoons. Playing Diamond, I've got a fucking Psyduck, and that's it. There are no Whismers to haunt me anymore. They can't hurt me, they're not real. But for some reason, my brain is just trained now to be like Pavlovian, just like, I need that rare candy, I need that dopamine hit. Bum, 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 do I even have Pokeballs? Because I've had that happen a few times where it's like I'm just grinding to grind, and then I do have 7. I don't know how to feel about that. It'll be alright though. Alright. So, I think once Itadekimoss runs out of PP, we'll probably end up swapping over to Magikarp and start training it up that way. So we can use, like, Machop for Onix and Geodude, so that way it gets XP, and we can use Luxio for, what's it called? Zubats. And then we can get our level ups that way, and Foppa doesn't fall too far behind, neither do the other Pokemon. It'll be a win-win. At this moment in time, I don't know what to talk about. the Soul Silver playthrough is still alive and kicking. We are, I believe, at the 3rd gym, if I'm not mistaken. I think we, no, we haven't made it to the 3rd gym yet. If I'm not mistaken, we haven't made it to Goldenrod, but that's fine. There's no harm, no shame in not making it to Goldenrod. I feel like I've honestly blitzed through the game relatively quickly. But that's me. I mean, I do enjoy going back and fighting and earning items, and taking my time with games, I think, is more like it. I don't know, it's more fun to play a game that I can take my time with. Alright. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this way. We're just going to go ahead and swap out Foppa and get others trained up, while also training up Itadekimas. It's gonna suck the fact that, like, XP is gonna be cut in half for a while, but at the same time, XP won't be that bad. I was gonna say, I'm used to, on average, like 60, so having 30-30 for Zubat isn't that bad, honestly. It's gonna take a while, but I mean, I'd rather it take a while than take forever. And besides, that was just one Pokemon. There's 3 different encounter tables for this place. So I'm definitely gonna get more XP and I'll get more XP or less XP depending on the Pokemon, its variant, and its level. It'll be alright though. We'll get our XP in, we'll level up. Foppa will evolve into Gyarados. It won't be as much of a pain in the ass to gain XP. I mean, 41, see? That's already a huge improvement. That's 11 more EXP. And that's not even the highest level Geodude you can get. So, I mean... I'll swap over. There I am doing it again, thinking I'm playing Emerald. Wait, where's my pickup items? I don't understand. Maybe it's because I don't fucking have any. How much does Foppa do to Zubat? Like 5 hits. That's not bad, but... Riveting gameplay, folks. This is what you come here to watch. Boring gameplay between a Magikarp and a Zubat. Confusion. Level 4 Starly. Almost said Pidgey there. Alright. I see you, Onyx. Karate chop. Okay, alright. And that's with +1 defense. Okay. Onyx shouldn't be too bad for EXP though. Yeah, 69 each. Nice. In the famous words of Childish Gambino, 69 is the only dinner for two. Alright, Foppa, get back here, because I don't want to deal with another fucking boring-ass fight. You missed, good. Hit my confusion, you're dead. Goodbye. Need my back to stop hurting is what I need. Alright, Itadekimasu, do your thing, do your thing. Alright. Okay. Let's see it, let's see it. Come on. Come on, give me an orange Geodude. Oh yeah, this would be a decent amount of XP, like 54-ish. You could use defense curl, that's fine. I'm using a special attack anyway. Dummy in. Oh, 52 each. I thought it was 108, not 104. I lied to myself. Alright, A, use Karate Chop. Wow, okay. That's good information to know. Alright, you're dead. And this will be the final battle of the episode. We'll go with Itadekimasu, why not? confusion. You die. Alright, and with that, we're going to call it an episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And with that, we are out.